Hi everyone, welcome back to Kendra Plays The Sims, and for today's video, I'm going to be continuing on with the Strangerville Stories. So in the last episode, we worked through being a new resident, that milestone, so if you haven't checked out part 1, I will go ahead and do that now. But for today's video, I'm going to be focusing on doing the personal spy milestone. So we've got to gather up all the different evidence and hopefully open the sealed door in the secret lab. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, and we're back with Ryan Wesley, and he's cooking up his meal just to get himself all together for today's task. It's 7:27 p.m. and I think this is the perfect time to go back to the lab and hopefully gather up some more evidence to be able to see what's really happening at that lab. Last time when I went out there was nobody there, and they have an underground, I don't know what it is. It's like a bunker. I don't know what's down there, but essentially what we're going to try to do is figure out what's down there. So let's let Ryan eat up, get his fun up, because I think he's low on fun. And we're going to go ahead and head over to the lab and gather some more evidence. Okay, so we're here at the secret lab, and right now I have, I think, 6 pieces of evidence right now. We have to get to 15. So I wonder if we can take pictures of this. We've already taken a picture of that one. Let's see if we can do one of this. Nope. Okay, so let's go in here, and I'm going to try to click on some of these for evidence. There's 2 right there. Here's another one right here. That'll get us up to 9. Let's see. I don't know how many we're going to get. Okay, but we're going to try to work through all of this. I don't know if we're going to get all pieces of evidence in here, but we're going to try. But we did find some blueprints in here, which is nice to know. So right now we've got 7, so we need 8 more. And I think we can't take any more pictures of these. I wonder how else we can find some evidence. Let's click on the aspiration. We can search boxes and papers at the secret lab. Search Strangerville archives at the library. Question Sims around Strangerville. Buy a listening device to listen in on scientists and military personnel. Okay, so now we just found an encrypted USB device, and I think this is the last thing that we're gonna find here. I'm just digging through this last box. Let me make sure I'm not missing any piles of paper. I think that might be all, because I did a lot of them in the last episode. So we've completely destroyed this place looking for evidence. So after we finish up this box, I think we'll head out and try to talk to some more Sims. I do have this listening device and inventory. It says once planted, purchase a listening device from the catalog, listen in on the bug sim. Okay. So we're going to head over to the library and dig into those archives. So let's travel over and see what we can find. Okay, so we've made it to the library, and I'm going to go through these archives, and I'm going to search for those Strangerville files to see what we can find. Like I mentioned before, we're up to 9, so we definitely have a few more to go in order to get our one singular file. So let's read through this book and see what happens. I'm going to fast forward this just a tiny bit and let Ryan kind of work his way through this book to see if we can figure out some good information. And I think too, we can talk about Strangerville with these people too, to gather some more evidence. So we'll see if that works or not. And it looks like it says, as Ryan leaves through the book, something interesting falls out. We got a note. So now we're up to 10, and I'm going to ask this Sim right here. I'm going to request a key card. Let's see if that works. He's probably not going to give it to us, but it's definitely worth the ask. He's a conspiracy theorist. Interesting. He said, I hear the scientists and military personnel have access to a key card. Try asking them. So let's question about Strangerville mystery, see if we can gather up some evidence that way. And as you can see, he has this thing on top of his head, and I think that's what's keeping him from going crazy and looking kooky. I think that's the whole thing, is keeping eye on top of their heads. He said, I have a few theories about what is going on in that lab, but I am not going to share that with just anyone. Dang it. So he doesn't trust us enough. Okay, so we're gonna travel back over to the bar and let's see. We're not gonna invite anyone, but I'm definitely going to question some people and hopefully place this bug on someone to be able to hear some more information. So let's head back over to the bar. Okay, so we're back at the bar and I'm gonna wait and see if any medical personnel comes in. But first, I guess we'll go up to Bella Goth and we'll talk about Strangerville just a little bit. I'm hoping some of these military people and some of the scientists too. So this is what the world looks like. There's a lot of like military cars out here. I'm not sure if anything's gonna be of value this way, but we're gonna try and see. So let's talk about Strangerville, and we've got some military people coming in now. And I wonder if we're gonna get caught planting this bug on somebody. But I think it would be best to do it on somebody in the military. Okay, he's learning more about other Sims, but that's not really why we're here. Actually, we're not gonna plant that bug on him. We're gonna actually do it on this Sim. And I wonder if we can do it. Dang it. Okay, so we can't plant a bug there, but we can do it with one of the other military personnel. So that's who we're going to do it with. Oh my gosh. And we keep playing it on him. Oh my gosh. Okay, it says use a listening device if Forrest Thomason has or spills any important information. Okay, and after doing my research, I realized I have a listening device at home. So I'm going to listen in on Forrest Thomason and let's see if we can find any evidence. So I think our next best bet is to be able to plant some more bugs on people and just have them walk around and give us as much information as we can possibly find. So as you can see, we have Wesley listening in and it's 2:49 a.m. He's legit dedicated to this whole story in Strangerville, trying to figure out what's happened. So let's see if we can figure out some things from this. Hopefully we can. I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna get, but he acquired the logic skill. We still haven't gotten anything from that particular Sim, and we actually got some evidence. It says no one knows where it came from. Even the eggheads can't figure it out. So we got some top secret audio recording. Good. So let's see how many pieces of evidence we got now. We got 11, and I think I'm gonna purchase some more bugs. Let's do, we have to get up to 15. So maybe we should do 4 more. So the total cost is up to 100 simoleons. So now we can go around and plant these bugs on everybody. So I'm gonna head back over to the bar again, and I'm going to see if we can actually get some more people to cough up some more information. So let's go back over here and see if we can hug up on anybody else. So as you can see, the bar is pretty packed, but we don't really have anybody worth talking to right now. I think everybody is just like a normal civilian, and what we're looking for is like military personnel. So I'm gonna click on him and I'm gonna plant a bug on this Sim. We're just randomly going up to people and hugging them. I'm not sure how effective this is going to be, but we're going to look and see. And I'm hoping that this isn't the same person we planted a bug on earlier. Oh my gosh. What is that? Okay, that's really, really, really creepy. And I'm going to try to talk to Ted. What? I was not expecting this. Who is the Sim? Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. This is water is love, water is life. What? Look, what? Oh my God, I'm scared right now. Oh, wow. I was not expecting that at all. That's quite terrifying, to be quite honest. Like, I didn't even know they could do that. Ew. That's scary. They made this game pack literally terrifying. Oh my gosh. Heck no. We're gonna plant a bug on him too. We've got 4 in inventory, so we've got a lot of people we can give these to. Okay. So we're planting this bug on him. And we're gonna see what happens. All right, he didn't notice it. Now he's all cooped out. And he's going back home. And let's see. Can we blackmail? Ooh. Let's see. Can we blackmail this in? What happens if we blackmail? Are we gonna get the evidence that we need? Oh, we made him cry. Oh, he coughed up some simoleons to make sure the recording never got into the wrong hands. Oh, dang it. And we lost one. We lost some evidence. Dang it. All right. So that's quite okay. We've got some other military coming in now. So we're going to try to like harass everybody at this point. Let's talk about Strangerville with this sim. And we're going to see if we can plant a bug on them. Okay, so after listening in on the device, I got 2 more pieces of evidence. So I have decided to come back to the lab because I read online that sometimes some of these boxes actually are able to be read again. So I'm going to search for some more evidence. All I need is 2 more pieces before I can go back to the skeptic and try to trade off the dossier for a key card. So I wonder what we're going to get. We got a partially redacted report, and let's see what else we can gather from this lab. And I'm so curious what's downstairs. I'm excited to see what's going on. Like, I know it's going to be something wild once we go down there. I really know it is. So let's see what we get out of this too. I'm excited to share this information and get that key card. So let's dig through all of this junk and see what we can get from this. Ryan is like so invested in this story. He's like, I cannot sleep and I cannot use the bathroom until I figure out everything that's happening in Strangerville. Okay, so I have compiled up all of the items for the dossier, and it says the dossier can be used to request a key card. I bet scientists, military personnel, or curio shop owner would be very interested in seeing this. So let's head over to that curio shop owner and see what he has to say about all of this. And I know he's going to be itching for some new information, so he's definitely going to give us that key card. Okay, so we're back at 8 Bells, which is the bar, and I'm going to click on the stand right here, and I'm going to go into secret inventory, and I'm going to buy a key card and give a dossier. So we have to actually give him 250 simoleons in order to do that. But that's better than waiting for the military personnel to show up or any of the scientists, which I haven't even seen yet. We've got a lot more military coming in than anything. So I'm thinking that actually buying the key card off of this guy is our best bet, just because we don't have to sit around and wait so long for a special person to come in, and we also don't have to wait to build up a relationship. So I think this is going to be our best bet right here. All right, so it says Ryan Wesley just obtained the key card. It should grant access to any door in the secret lab. So now that we've got that, let's travel back over to the lab, and I'm going to pull that up. Now, I'm not going to go with anybody because, like I said in the last episode, we do not need any snitches coming with us. So let's head back over to the blank lab, which is the secret lab, and hopefully figure out what is down in this basement. Like, I'm itching. I've been itching all week to figure out what is happening here. That's why I'm really loving this game pack, because we have a lot to do, and it's for a reason. So let's go up here, and we're going to use this key card to get in finally. Like, I'm so excited to see what's down here. Hopefully we don't go to like Sims jail trying to get up in this place, because I don't have time. And hopefully the military or like the scientists don't bust up in here. Like, what are you even doing here? So let's see what having access to that key card does. Ooh, I'm nervous. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay, so Ryan's going downstairs. What's down here? We're all up in these people's lab. Okay, so we finally got in, and I think there's another layer to this place that has to have another key card. Ooh, That's insane. I'm excited to see what happens next, but I'm sorry to leave you all off on a cliffhanger, but I'm going to stop here. That way we can wait for our next milestone to be able to explore some more. So the next one is all about being a pathogenic investigator. So go ahead and stay tuned to see the next part of the Strangerville Stories. If you made it to the end of this video, I would just like to say thank you so much for sticking around, and I really hope that you enjoyed part 2 of the Strangerville Stories. And if you did, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. That way you always see my future content. And I'll see you soon. Bye.